Hey everybody, welcome to Bird Squawk. Today I want to talk to you about a bird that I have that we pulled this a couple of weeks ago out of the a nest box, and it's doing, health-wise, it's doing okay. He has a problem with one of his legs. Today we're going to take a look at it. I'm going to show you what's going wrong with it, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to do to correct it. I'll see you in a bit. Hang around. Okay everybody, this is a bird that we pulled out of the nest box a week or so ago, maybe a couple of weeks, I don't know. But anyway, health-wise, it's doing great. It's eating great. It's due for feeding right now, so it's going to be really, really squirmy. But I wanted to show you something, and I don't know if you can see this. You don't see this very often, but this bird has splay leg, but in a different direction. I want you to see this foot right here, this leg, okay? And if you can see that, that's correct, okay? With that leg going out front, it's a, you know, it looks. But this one, see how this one's wanting to kind of hang behind, and so they're both kind of going the wrong direction. If you want to know the honest truth, it's like one's going one way and one's going the other. And at times, I mean, I've turned this guy around, and I felt for him. The first thing I always do when something like this happens is see if they have a grip, and this guy does. So he's got plenty of grip. So his nerves and everything are fine. This is his muscles. And so what's happened is when he's set in the nest box, probably this leg has set back like this. And that tendon and muscle is just holding itself back there now. Okay, and it needs to be stretched and taken the other way. So normally we see this to where, you know, a bird has a splay leg that's like sticking out sideways like this, okay? And then we just need to pull that leg back up underneath of them and put some sort of a hobble on them that would, you know, pull those legs together. Well, we're kind of going to do the same thing here, okay? We're going to put a splint in between here and here, and there's a couple of different ones that you can use, and you can go back and look at our videos. I have a video that goes into great detail about the different kinds, okay? And I've got these are the elastic ones here. I've taken one of them and tied a knot in it, so it just kind of shortens it up just a little bit. And we're going to put these on here. We're going to see which one fits the best. I have a feeling we're going to want the shorter one to kind of get these legs up underneath him. And one leg's going to pull one way and the other leg's going to pull another. So you can see he's shivering because he's out of the brooder. And so we need to get this done fairly quickly, get him back on heat, and then as you can see, his crop is empty, and so we need to get him fed as well. All right, I'm going to pause this for a little bit, and then I'm going to show you how to put this thing on. So just hold on 1 second. All right, everybody, we're back. We're going to put a leg band on this bird and see if we can't get these legs pulled back together. All right, so what I do is I use a small set of needle nose pliers. And if you can see, these elastic bands that you can buy, they have holes in the end of them, okay? Now, they come like this, and you can get these on Amazon, okay? You look up like a chicken hobble or bird hobbles or something like that, and you'll find hundreds of them. And so there's a hole in that, and this is an elastic, okay? So what I find, though, is for cockatiels, this from here to here is too far. So we kind of tie knots in them in the center, and you can see that brings the holes closer together then. All right, so now how do we get that around this? I found an easy way of sticking these needle nose in like this, okay? And then that opens that up, okay? So what I do then is I get the foot and I try to get the nails like this. And you have to be a little careful, but I open that up and then start putting them down through there, okay? So you just have to make sure all of them get down through there, and then you slide it off. Now you hold on to it because it's not all the way on yet. See that? So you have to slide it all the way on. So can you see that there? Now that one's all the way on. All right, and I'm going to slide it up over that first knuckle there. Okay. Now we're going to leave that one sit. All right, now Mom's moved over to this particular leg. I'll hold it right there like that. I need a little bit of room underneath that ankle joint there, and I'm going to go in with my pliers. Again, I'm going to open this up, okay? I'm opening with my hand. I'm opening that up, but I have to hold this, okay? And I'm just going to slowly, it takes a little time. You have to just open that up and feed that down through there. This one's always more difficult because you have the other one that kind of hinders you. All right, now I'm going to pull these away. All right, now I may not have all those toes through there yet. In fact, I don't. But what I can do is pull this one up, okay, and it will go right over that bottom one. All right, now I'm going to take this again, and I'm going to just force this right up over his knuckle is fine. I want it to go right up over that, okay? And this one too. They'll slip back down once I turn them over. But for right now, that's where I want them placed. Okay, let's turn this bird over. Okay, now do you remember, he's going to be a little wobbly. So before, he wouldn't even stand up, okay? Now look at his feet. They're up underneath of him, all right? And that one foot was hanging way back here, okay, in the back here, all right? And so that one was a little far forward, one was a little far back, but see what he's doing? Now he's up on his feet. He will start using those muscles, and he'll start stretching those tendons back into place. He has plenty of grip in both of his feet, and so we're going to save this bird, okay? He's not going to be a cripple, and he's going to be perfectly normal, and this is the way to do it, okay? And so there are other methods to doing these things. I wanted to show you what I do. I've kind of done this kind of stuff a little bit before, but some people use pipe cleaners, and I have used, these are soft pipe cleaners, and I have used those before, and just cut them, and I don't know if these are cut or not, just cut them, and then you make little circles that the foot goes on, and then, you know, another one over here, you shorten them up, and you do something like that. Have done that with macaws all the way down to cockatiels, and it works. On this particular one, I think the elastics are going to be the best, as long as we could get them close enough together. We did that by tying the knots in them, and so this is what we do. That's how we do it. Hey folks, thanks for watching our videos. If you found something that you thought you found useful here, hit like, hit subscribe, because that keeps us making videos. And as long as people keep hitting the like and subscribe, I'll keep making the videos for you. All right? We'll see you guys in the next one. See ya. Okay, everybody, we're going to take a look at this bird now. It's been a couple of weeks. Actually, it's been probably about 2.5 weeks. And see how he turns out. As you can tell, the bird's standing on both legs now. And I think it's time that we go ahead and see if he can do this on his own. And let's take these off. So I want to go ahead and show you how to take them off. And then we'll take a look and see how he walks. I think he's going to be perfectly fine. So let's grab a hold of him, and I'll cut them off real quick. So if you want to grab them and turn them upside down for me. Okay, so you can see they're still on there. So I'm going to try to slip them down a little bit, and I might be able to slip them off. But sometimes they've grown a little bit, and that doesn't happen as easily. So these are nail trimmers for dogs. You want to be very careful, but get underneath there like that, and we can cut it. And that's how you do that. All right, so let's get the other one here. Let's slip it down like that. Now this gets a little bit easier on this side because I can pull it and stretch it a little bit. Get that underneath there. You're fine, baby. And they come off just like that. So I want to inspect. Let's turn this bird over. I want to inspect where we're at here, make sure that everything's okay. You may have lost a couple of pen feathers or something there, but they'll grow back in. But the great thing is he's got great grip in both of his legs and both of his feet. So let's turn him over and see if he can stand up on his own. So, the moment of truth. So, he still has one leg that wants to sit out in front of him, but he's capable of standing on his own now. Before, he couldn't even stand at all. So, let's see if he'll step up. Most of these birds don't know step up right now, but yeah, he does. So, I think we're absolutely fine. I think you'll be absolutely fine. The one leg may stick further forward or back than the other, but he's certainly going to be fine. He won't, you know, he'll be able to climb and do everything, and you can see they're pretty close. So, if you remember back at the beginning of this video, one was sticking way out here and one was sticking straight back, and he couldn't even get up on his feet at all. So I call this a success. I think that we've absolutely done this bird a huge favor by kind of hobbling him back together like that. So guys, if you find that these videos are helpful, please hit subscribe, and it does help. We're trying to make as many bird videos for you as we can, and if these help you, then hit subscribe and like, and leave a comment. Let us know what you think, and we'll keep making bird videos for you, and we'll see you in the next one.